Hi, my name is Keith and I'm known as the Florida Stone Man. And today I'm going to be talking to you about the differences between God and the universe. This is a very important message. I've noticed the past few videos I've been talking to you guys about is they're very strict. They're very, they're tough pills to digest, but when you digest them, they'll make you stronger. I am not sugarcoating anything I teach. And that's why my advice might run some people off. It's because, like, when someone said something to you that's never been said in your entire life, it hurts, but it's going to make you better. People will suffer their entire lives, but when change comes along, or the answer, the key to change is there, they don't want to accept it or pick up the key because the key is nothing they've ever come across. The key might be hot, it might burn, it might do something that no other key has ever done, because that's the key that'll open your blessings. It's the key to you doing different, you accepting different, you changing. I've heard people say, I've been this way for 60 years or 70 years, because I talk to elders as well. I've been doing this for 70 years or 80 years. I'm not going to change my ways now. That's not what God put us here for. If you think that way, what you do better be working. Because if you've been doing something that doesn't work for you for 60 or 70 years, you're a fool. But you don't know you're a fool. And yes, a fool. And I'm very strict with my advice. So if you keep doing something that doesn't work, if you keep putting your hand in a fire that keeps burning you, why do you keep doing it? Why? Does that best serve? You know. Until you learn, it goes away. The burning goes away. But back to my topic, because like I said, for the people who actually can digest the hard pills to swallow, you'll become better people, and your relationship with God will improve, and you live a better, happier, prosperous, just amazing life. Once you get through the shadows, which I taught about in my last video, once you get through the things that you have to face, life's amazing. We are our own biggest enemy. People want to point the finger at the devil so much. The people set themselves up to be taken a hold by the devil. Now, when it comes to God versus the universe, because I set a baseline for this video to talk to you guys about the past few videos being so strict. And yeah, the winter solstice is coming up. This is the time of year. This is the best time of year to be doing shadow work, working on yourself. But when it comes to God and the universe, what is God? What is the universe? The Most High, God, has different faces in every religion. In Christianity, in different religions across the world. Because I have followers who follow multiple different paths and religions, as long as what you're doing is good. The thing is, and I follow the Bible. When you work with angels, depending on the section of world that you're in, they will use Bible quotes. They will bring the Bible up. They'll tell you to look in certain places in the Bible. But the thing is, when I've seen this online, it's mainly TikTok doing this, ironically. People want to take away from the word God, which is very bad. For the people, the most gifted psychics, for the most gifted spiritual people, when they look at the different seals, there's angelic seals that are out there. They'll see the word God pop up. That's the first thing they usually see. And then they'll see things such as Michael, or he who is like God, or just different things. Because Michael is the highest angel. Awesome angel, by the way. Saint Michael the Archangel, the best angel. The thing is, when people try to take away the message of God and subtract from religions that have been around for a very long time and that have been helping many people, and I mean, it's not particularly, because I can't speak on any one religion. I'm speaking about God in particular, because you might be watching this video from a different part of the world. And wherever you are, your angels will point you towards the best thing for you to follow. So now, people call what we're in, or they'll thank the universe, they'll acknowledge the universe. Some people don't want to ever say the name God. And it's actually a trend that I've seen among people who work with fallen angels. So, a fallen angel, for the gifted mediums who are able to perceive fallen angels, they'll always take away from the name God. They'll always get you to not talk about God. They'll always somehow just, they'll tell you that you're God. They'll tell you that, they'll lie about what they are. They'll say they're a seraphim or something like that, which is very common. It's actually, I've seen this in more than 10, 20 of the most gifted mediums I've ever come across. If their vibration falls, then... But the universe is a mechanism. What do you mean? God is the creator of everything. He made everything. He made us, and God made us in his image. We as humans are mini creators because he made us in his image. We create things. We do things every single day. We put together plans. Some of us are artistic, which God is the biggest artist because of the beautiful things he made, especially in nature, the ocean. If you ever notice when people stop creating, and I'm not going to tag it, when people stop creating is when they get into the biggest funk of their lives. If someone stops all their plans, if someone stops seeing people, if someone stops their passion, their hobby, their artwork, if they stop doing what they love, if they stop making just different things to do, different goals, which is actually one of the ways to pull yourself out of depression, is setting goals for yourself. So as humans, we create. So we're constantly creating stuff, and if we stop creating, then we fall into disarray. We get depressed, we get bummed out, we lose self-worth, we lose self-value. Now, and that's really cool. Let me show you guys something before the tide takes it away. Portuguese man-o-war. Giant poisonous jellyfish. I hope no one steps on that because that really hurts. So let me just kick some sand over it. God. Whew. That one hurts. And then people pee on it thinking it makes it better. Talk about misinformation going around. But the universe is a mechanism. What do I mean by that? So God made the fishbowl. He made the heaven and the earth. He made physical reality. I would like to tell you guys more about angels in future videos and their origins, or just what else lies beyond the realms of earth, which I hope I can make a video if my angels will let me in the future, if I'm allowed to. But this is a fishbowl. This is literally a fishbowl. And the universe has different mechanisms in the fishbowl. Different laws. The universe that we're in has different laws to it. The next few universes over don't have the same laws. The same laws don't apply. So that's why when we talk about physical law and spiritual law, they run along the same lines, because this is a mechanism. This universe is a mechanism full of mechanisms. It's a fishbowl full of mechanisms. So it's basically, there's preset things. Things have already been set by the creator in our mechanism, in our universe. Things such as time, space. Because think about it like this. You ever think about the sun rising over the ocean, the moon rising over the planets? How fast or how slow time goes by? Gravity. Different mechanisms, the chakras, the way the human body is made, plant life, oceans, everything came from something. And everything came from God. And everything is good. So the thing is, we live in a world full of mechanisms. The law of physics, the laws of time, laws of attraction, the laws, just different spiritual laws that we already are in. This is the universe. This is the fishbowl that we're in. You try to change a law or break a law, it doesn't go so well. Let's just say that. Now, with different laws regarding the universe, I just saw a bird fly by that was not there. It's interesting. With different laws, we have to follow the laws. Same thing with the roads. Same thing with people. Same thing with our society. Everything has laws to it. Everything has different mechanisms already in play. And without those laws, it would be in disarray. So what am I saying? I'm saying everything has been preset. We are in a universe. Universe is what's around us, the different laws that take place, such as time, physics, law of attraction, law of assumption, law of every different law of gender, law of so many different laws. These are preset before anything else has happened. There's laws regarding how time goes by in heaven, laws and how time goes by in hell, laws with molecules, and like I said, every different law between everything in between. This is not what we think. This is not what we are. You can thank the laws being on your side. You can thank the mechanisms and the way the universe operates for being on your side. But you can't worship the mechanisms. It doesn't make sense. Actually, there's some people who worship the sun. No comments about that. I've seen them in my TikTok comment section. Like, well, the sun is the god. Okay. No comment about that. I'm not going to comment about that. I'm not. So some of those people are actually legitimately trolling, or they have beef with God, so they assign a new god. In the end times, you guys will know who God is and what He is. Now, people are like, okay, and there's different things too. Laws of light, laws of darkness. Everything has a polar opposite. So, for the polar opposite of God is the devil. Polar opposite of angels is demons. Polar opposite of good is from bad. I hope you guys are getting it. We're in a universe full of mechanisms. So we can't be thanking mechanisms unless we're thanking in the way that they're on our side, which is due to God. Because I've seen a lot of people online fall to the enemy's grips because they don't give the Most High His thanks. If you're working with angels, which I heavily teach on my channel, you're not going to work with angels by not talking with God. You will not work with angels. They'll stay quiet. Once they see you talking about, oh, holy universe, once they see you talking about that, they'll get quiet and something else will start talking. And they'll be like, oh, you are the God. And that's how fallen mediums are on TikTok posting about, ooh, I've met a seraphim. What kind of, where are people's brains? If you actually met a seraphim, do you know what a seraphim's job is? They're at the firmament guarding anything from getting in heaven. If you even try to astral travel up there, you'll see a seraphim. They're busy. They don't even talk. They don't talk to you. For some of the people who've seen 1 billion different eyes when they astral travel, you probably got too close. And it's watching you. Sometimes watching nearby you too, because there's other things that go with you when you go up there, or try to even go near up there, which is not a good idea. They get sent straight back down. But God is the Most High. He is the creator of heaven and earth. He is the creator of all that is good. The creator of the angels. True angels follow God. They'll point you to God. What doesn't point you to God? Everything else but angels. I mean, some spirits will point you to God, depending on who the spirit was. As I'm a spirit in the afterlife, I'm going to point you to God. But fallen angels have something against God. And they don't make it obvious. They're not mean about it. They'll just try to get your attention off of God. That's their main goal. Because they're envious. The thing with St. Michael the Archangel, for people who work with St. Michael the Archangel, he's a beautiful, vibrant angel full of light and goodness. And he'll defend you, and he's very strict. And if you're trying to ask something of St. Michael, and people are like, well, why doesn't... And some people will look at angels as if they're God, or ask angels things that they should be asking for God, which is a question I've gotten recently. My answer to that, because most of you can't hear the angels directly, if you ask St. Michael something you should be asking for God, he's going to tell you, you should be talking to God. Like, why are you asking me about this? I'm not... Because even in the Bible, it's angels that were... People were going up to angels, worshiping them. They're like, stop that. Stop. We're here to help you. We're helpers. We're teacher assistants, but we're not the teacher. Well, they're teachers, but teacher assistants. We're talking about in terms of analogies, but the main thing is you don't ask the universe for help. I mean, sometimes for the people who don't know better, you will get the help just because you didn't know better. And God sees that. But you will have people and things and just events going around you and happen to you that will point you closer to God and give you an option, so you know, so you're not just fully in the dark. People have this multiple times in their life. When you start talking to me and your relationship with God isn't the best, I work with a bunch of angels. And those angels will help your angels as well. A lot of times when you start watching my YouTube channel and you're not close to God, you will have people around you approaching you out of nowhere, talking to you about, hey, I think I just stepped on a jellyfish. They're everywhere on the beach. Oh, hi! It's a cute little bird. I'm not gonna step on you. It's in a hole. Hello! Bonsoir! Bonjour! I didn't mean to interrupt your little nest. My footstep was its nest. One footstep could be into a jellyfish and the other one could be a nest. I'm gonna use that as a quote one day. Oh, that's a good quote. But when it comes to God, acknowledge Him as the Most High. He has different faces in different religions. And your angels will point you to what's correct. He is love. He is goodness. He will protect you. But He means business as well. If you're doing bad, you're going to not be... I'm going to say you're going to be redirected until you're a better person. Which is why I'm a strong... I vouch for return to senders. So, what can you ask for your angels for help with? Well, for example, instead of saying, hey, universe, I ask for strength, because your angels will just look at you. They'll just look at you like... And angels have a tendency to go quiet when they see something that they don't like, and they'll start sending you lessons. They'll start passing some lessons through. And some of those lessons are not fun. And the lessons will be very obvious too. But you can ask your angels for help after you've asked God for help. It makes sense. After you ask a teacher for help, the main teacher, the head teacher, you say, okay, teacher, I need help with this, and that. And you're doing everything you're supposed to do. The angels are additional help. And most importantly, you'll have more angels because you ask God. I hope this makes sense to you guys. Stop with the universe stuff. I mean, you can think of the universe. I've been seeing, this is a surge in the past few weeks, and it's not even a conscious surge. Like, people are like, well, I've seen some woman on Instagram. She got her karma, but she was talking about, oh, we need to stop saying God because that makes people uncomfortable. It makes demons uncomfortable. What do you have on you? Something that can be taken off, or something that you'll go with if you continue to vibe by that. But it's a really strong message. My messages are a lot stronger now because I'm pushing you guys to grow and become the highest version of yourselves. If you're not asking God for help, if you're not thanking Him for things, you're not on your own unless you want to make yourself to be on your own. If you try to do anything that goes against God, or just if you're teaching people, oh, don't talk about God, that makes me uncomfortable, you have something around you, and it's not an angel, or it used to be an angel. The thing is, just keep doing good. If you want to work with actual angels, my YouTube channel is for you. Florida Stoneman YouTube channel. YouTube, Instagram, everything is about pointing you guys closer to God, and you'll get actual help from your angels. Most importantly, God will help you. He'll arm your angels. Sometimes your angels are weak until He comes along and gives them a bit of energy, because that's their ley line of energy, is the heavens. If you have any questions, guys, ask them in the comment section. I don't sugarcoat anything, and that's probably why some of you are getting so much actual help from me. It's because you're getting something that no one else has really said before. It's shocking, but it's eye-opening, and now your blessings are coming in. The abundance is coming in. You're living your best life. Bad people are kept away from you. Everything is good when you do good, but most importantly, when you move yourself closer to God. And then you actually can work with angels. If you have any questions, guys, ask them in the comment section. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.